This is the Iron Trader. Now the pits closed at 2:30, and that was about 45 minutes ago. So we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. Now, just a heads up here. This is only a 4-day week. Tomorrow's Good Friday. There's no market open. Okay. And another thing is to remember is today is the end of the month and the end of the quarter. Okay. So usually today is usually flat to down. Okay. And then new money comes in on the next month here. Okay. So just put that on your back burner. Okay, let's get started. At the end of the video, the support and resistance levels are posted. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity, ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have crude oil, daily and your weekly chart, one on top of the other. Okay, now look at here how nice this is today. Went right up into the resistance level at 83.12. Today's high got us 83.21, but obviously we're below that right now. Okay, this is the level that I'm always pointing out here, this 83.10. See that 100-day? See how it went right into it? And then that's where it stopped it. So that's what you got to watch on the upside. Very, very crucial. Okay, so let's just take a look here. Now, if we can get above that key 100-day at 83.10, and we can close above this 83.12. Well, then what we do is we just look right to the left of the charts, okay? So crude oil, next stop here is we're going to be going, see, right here, okay? So you're looking at 82.24, that's next. And then we're going to have 82.83, and then we'll look to the top of this candle here. You're looking at 83.60, okay? So those are your next resistant levels, okay? And once we get above that, we can follow these candles up here. You got 85.56. You have 85.59, and this is what we're looking for, that 85.90. Bring that price channel right across. Now, next in line here, we can come here. You have 87.75. You have 88.57. We have 89.54, and then this is the candle we're looking for, that 89 right there, that candle right there, 89.85. Okay, so bring that price channel across. Then if we just work ourselves all the way up here, you can get all the way to the retest there at 95.03. So one level at a time. So we look at these price channels, which are these blue lines, you just bring them right across, and that's the top of that candle. That will be your big resistant levels here. Now there's intermediate here with other candles, but right there is your big candles that you're going to be looking for as your targets on the upside of crude oil, okay? So that's what we got to be looking for. Now, we look at today, yesterday we had a bottoming tail, which was really a good buying opportunity for a couple reasons. Number one, it held this key 80.30, very, very nice, and it held that a 21 SMA at 80.25, okay? So it held that nice support, but what I liked about it is it closed back above that 8 SMA here. That was very, very crucial where she came down, held your support levels going on right here, and then it closed above that 8 SMA. So today we had a nice higher high, beautiful, and right into the resistant area, and that's where we're sitting right now. So right now, real-time price is about 83.10. Okay, so that's what we're looking for right now. But this is the key level that you need to close above is that 100-day at 83.10 and this key price channel here at 83.12. If you can, then we obviously know where we're going to go. We're going to look for these next big targets. Your next big target is going to be that 83.60, and then we have that other big target there. You're looking at 85.90, and then we look at this target here at that 89.85. Okay, so those are our upside targets for crude oil here if we can close above this key 83.12, 83.10 level here. Okay, so this is what you want to work. See this 100-day, very, very strong. So even if it came down, it held that support level, rallied all up. Once it got underneath that, then you notice it just could not get above. Okay, see, that's very, very key, and it took a little while here. But again, that 100-day, very, very strong resistance as we can see. So we look at last week's candle. Look, where did it go? Right into that 100-day. Today, where did it go? Right into that 100-day. Okay, so always use those key simple moving averages on your charts. That way you know where to go and where to sell. Okay, very, very key. Now, again, I sold my scalp position here today, but I'm still holding 7,500 shares. I'm going to see how the rest of the day here is going to shake out here. But I was trading 2,000 shares plus that, just for scalping it. And so right now it's looking here very, very bullish here on the chart. So again, watch that key 83.12. very, very crucial. And then watch this 8 SMA, very, very crucial here on the downside. Now, in case this does sell off here, then what we want to do is look to the top of these candles here. So you basically have 82.65 right there. You have 82.48. And then what we do is we can come right down here to this 8 SMA, that 81.71, very, very key. If that's lost, then your big target here is going to be that 80.25, which is lining up very nice with the 80.30. And then below that, we have this key 200 SMA here sitting at 78.66. And then we have your 50-day below it at 77.89. But this is a very, very bullish chart here. Now, again, I was always talking about, see, we're trading this box right here. Then it went up, we traded this box. Now it's going up, now we're trading this box. So this could come down very easily, but as long as you hold this key 21-day here, as it's moving up here, this is very, very bullish here to go higher. Now, what I like about this is your 8-day on the upside. Okay, 21-day upswing, 50-day upswing, 200-day upswing. Looking very, very bullish here. So we're going to see how the rest of the day is going to shake out here. Okay, let's take a look here at natural gas. All right, natural gas, daily and your weekly chart. Okay, now, here's what we have. You got 1.74, so we close back above that 1.72. That's always very, very good, okay? So now on the next open, actually Sunday night, you want to watch the futures at 6 p.m., and then what we do is we want to watch today's candle, okay? So, well, actually the high, okay? So today's high on natty gas there, you got 1.786. That's what we want to watch, okay? 1.786. If we can, then we'll come up to this target here. This is that 1.83. Then we can just venture right on up here at 1.84. You have 1.91. And this is the target we're looking for here, this 2.0, which lines up very, very nicely here with the 2.0 there. But this is a positive here with this green candle. That might be the turnaround here that we've been looking for. So let's just see. Okay. Weekly chart, or daily chart, I should say. Okay, what do we have here? Well, you're still got the ping pong action. Look at there. On the bottom, 1.70, and on the top there, 1.76. Now, I say you got higher today, okay? Your high was 1.786, and your low was 1.686, but it just could not close above. You have to close above this key 21 SMA for it to go higher. So what we're going to be looking for is we're going to be looking for that 21-day, okay? That's going to be 1.76, and then we want to look for today's high at 1.786, and then we look for yesterday's high, 1.789, and then we want to look here at 1.83. If we can get above that, we can follow the candles, but realistically, 50-day, 1.94, that's your target on the upside. If you get above that, right here, 2.0, that's what your target is, okay? Downside, we're looking at here, we're looking at 1.708, okay? But first of all, you have 1.72. That's what we're looking for, 1.72, 1.708. And then we want to look to the top of that candle. There's your gap fill at 1.675. If lost, you have 1.64, and then we have 1.58. But right now, today was a really good trading, very good scalping. I got 40 cents the first time on the UNG. I got 30 cents the next time, so I got 70 cents on UNG today with 2,000 shares. 5,000 shares there. Very, very happy with that, okay? So that was very good for natural gas. I didn't scalp any cold KOLD there today. Even though I think you could have made some money on it, it just, I don't know, it just didn't have that feel for me there today, okay? So the UNG for me today was the trade, so now I'm just going to be watching here these levels. So realistically, this is what you want to watch, that 1.76 on the top and that 8-day 1.708 on the bottom, okay? So whatever way it breaks, that's the direction that you're going to trade in, okay? So watch this candle, that high of today, 1.786, and that low, 1.686. That is going to be very, very critical on your next trading day, which will be Monday, okay? So just remember that, very, very critical. RSI looking good. MACD, green above your red, looking good. This MACD here. Your green is trying to go up the red. We'll have to see. Your RSI, relative strength index here, looking also very good. And I like that it closed above this 1.72. Very, very positive. Okay. So again, we're pretty much, you had a lower low today. Okay. So this is not a bull flag. Okay. Because there's no pull. Okay. See, that's what you understand. There's no pull. You just had a gap, and then she just put in a series of lower lows. So what you got to do is you just watch today's candle, the high, the low, very, very critical. And this key 21 on the upside, and that key 8 SMA here on the old downside. Okay, let's take a look here on an hourly and a 4-hour. Okay, your hourly here, well, we didn't fill that gap. You came all the way down to 1.686 here, but we did not yet fill that gap here, which I don't like. However, we got through all this resistance, and as it popped up, you can see it came down, and then that became support, and all that held. But then we spiked up. Look at old Sticky here. You spiked right on up here. But you couldn't hold it, and now we're going right back to the retest here. Okay, so this here, what we want to watch in is you want to watch that 50-day at 1.74, and we want to watch this key 8 SMA here, 1.739, and then we can come down to that 1.72 level. That's all lost. We come right down to the retest here at 1.686 here. But right now here, this isn't really showing a whole lot here. If we had a poll going here, then this would be a really nice, good looking flag here. But we got to see how this is going to shake out there on Monday. Now, here on your 4-hour chart, you can see where we just stair-step down. We had a nice support level there at 1.64, and then we lost it. And then we had that gap on that contract roll that came in, okay? But it just couldn't hold it here. Now we've got a couple of stick candles going on up here. You never really want to see those, okay, because those could be topping tails. So we got to see how this all shakes out. But what we want to do is when you look at the top of that candle, that's 1.786 here, and then we come over to the top here, you're looking at 1.786. See that? How that became your resistance here? So always look to the left of the chart if you're going to be scalping it, and then, always look there so you know exactly where it's going to possibly stop. Now, again, if it could break through, then you could go to that 183 very, very easily, but obviously it didn't, and now it's just pulling right on back here. So realistically, what you want to do is just wait until the futures open there on Sunday night, and then for Monday, just watch that key 21-day and that 8-day on that daily chart. That is going to be very, very critical, okay? So that's going to be very, very key. So that's what you want to watch here on the natural gas. But again, this isn't like no balls out long kind of trade or balls out short. This is still a scalper's market, okay? That's what you want to do. Now, I say UNG was a really good trade there today. I didn't do any of the KOLD. I can also do Boyle if you want to do it. But it's a scalper's market yet. It's just not, say, I got to go all long. What you need is a catalyst, a good hot summer, some kind of a disruption going on here. Then natural gas will rip off. So when you look at a seasonality chart, usually this time of the year here, that it wants to start rolling up here, towards the June area. So we got to see. Now, again, if you want to see a seasonality chart, just go to my playlist, click it on. There's seasonality charts right there. And there's oil, and there's gold. There's all the indexes there, and natural gas. You can just click on. You can see for yourself right there. Or, you can go equityclock.com. They have all the seasonality charts. Just click onto the futures, and you can see everything there yourself. Okay, that's what I got for you on crude and natural gas. Now, it's going to be a nice long weekend. Hope everybody has a great weekend. And I will have some videos out for you here. I don't know, through the whole weekend, I'll have something there for you. And then remember, Sunday night, I always have a full video on crude oil and natural gas before 7 o'clock. Get you all ready for Monday morning. All right. Thanks for watching.